Hi, my name's Jamie. I'm 19. I use they, them pronouns. A little bit about me is that I am queer and non-binary. I'm currently studying the Diploma of Community Services at Fed Uni. One of my huge interests is reading, just love reading.
Hi, my name is Jay and I use they, them pronouns. I identify as trans, non-binary and pansexual. I told my mum at 10 years old that I was trans, and my family supported me to be me. I have two older sisters, Kyra and Amy, and I live with them and my mum and dad. I go to Surfcoast Secondary College in Year 7, and I have 2 dogs and 1 rabbit.
Hey there, my name is Sienna. I go by they, them pronouns. I'm currently recording on the land of the Bunurong people. I'm currently a student at RMIT studying studio production.
My name is Rudy Rigg and this is being recorded on the lands of the Wurundjeri people today. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm a 25-year-old non-binary transgender person. I am a content creator, host, LGBTQ+ and neurodivergent activist, and I love everything film and TV.
What's awesome about being part of the LGBT spectrum, the community, is that everyone is either actively figuring out and exploring who they are as well as accepting who they are and making themselves vulnerable to the world. And the LGBT community is this foundation of love and acceptance.
I think one of the best things about being queer is coming out and finding a community that's just so full of love and acceptance and just feeling like you're a huge part of it.
I would love people to realise that LGBTQ+ people have existed forever, and I literally mean forever. We are not anything that's new. We have been here forever. So if you know nothing about the history of LGBTQ+ people, I really highly recommend that you look into it.
People wanted to know about what it means to be a trans, gender diverse or non-binary, that they would talk to us and not about us.
Something that I'd like people to know who are queer or questioning or coming out or anything, the people who love you are going to accept you and stand by you, and you also don't have to label yourself. For so long, I felt like I needed to label myself, and that was the only thing that would make me valid, but you don't have to have a label to be valid at all. It's not always easy coming out either, but in my experience, 100% worth it. You feel more like yourself and you just feel better in yourself. What's been important to me about coming out is just feeling comfortable in my queer identity. I've learned over time I don't have to look androgynous all the time. It doesn't matter how you look or how others perceive you. It's that you feel comfortable in your own identity. No one else gets a say in it. You're the only one who gets a say.
You know, based on statistics, a lot of us either had a negative upbringing or someone abusive in our family, and essentially we had to navigate this whole journey ourselves. And that's mainly what I want the world to know. The journey in itself is self-navigated. No one tells you how to deal with the emotions or how to respond to the abuse or how to hide being gay or how to accept yourself or how to find peace within. All of that is one person's own work. It's something any LGBT person should have credit for.
I think something that straight/cisgender people could do better is advertise pronouns a bit more, like in businesses, maybe even giving workers pronoun badges, or as a business showing that you're openly accepting to the queer community, because I know in my experience there has been some places that I've been a bit about going into because I've been anxious that they're not an accepting business, because if you see a business that openly accepts, it just makes you feel so much more comfortable.
It would mean all the difference if people just listened to our stories and believed us. Let us tell the story and please just accept it for what it is. You know, life would be so much better if same-sex couples could just walk down the street and hold hands, but there's so much more work that has to be done. If same-sex marriage laws passed worldwide and trans people had accessible medical care and were the priority, it would just be a better world to live in.
I would like to see a world where gender does not define who you are. Being me would be easier if the world wasn't defined by gender.
Some simple things that would really change my life is people having more patience and open-mindedness when it comes to LGBTQ+ people and our lives. Just because something might seem new to you and foreign to you and scary to you doesn't mean it really is, and it's okay to feel those feelings, but you need to remember that we are human and we deserve just as much respect as absolutely anyone else. And making sure that you show up for us every single day of the year, not just on important days like Wear a Purple Day. It would make such a positive change to our lives.
Hello everyone, my name is Charlotte and I would like to read you all a piece that I wrote for my community. From From 4 years of age, I've tried to make a positive change for people not to see me as strange. It has been a long journey in my very short life. Intersectionalities, trans girl and autistic, navigating my world through my characteristics. My stories and experiences need to be heard. For creating change in this world, speaking up, I prefer. Identity, diversity, accepting and safer, embraced for my difference is what I would favour. Representation, validate my identity. We exist, the rainbow neurodiverse community. Advocacy, impactful, discrimination, disgraceful, being recognised as a human being, our future not of the unseen.